Hello everybody, this is White Wolf. Feel free to share out. Feel free to donate. I'm going to put my PayPal link in here and you can book private sessions with me. This is White Wolf, but I wanted to talk about living by the cosmic code and understanding to live by your own preferences, to live by what really resonates for you and what really speaks to your heart, to your spirit, to your alignment, to what you want to vibrate as, and to understand that when we stop suppressing what we are and start immersing ourselves into the nature of source that we want to become and come back into balance towards that and work towards that and understand that don't suppress your desires, don't suppress who you are, and to understand that it's okay not to like something. It's okay to be impatient. It's okay to use all of your personality traits as a way to unlocking doors to your destiny, because your personality traits that you don't really like become your gifts. So allow everything to become your gifting. And when we allow everything to become our gifting, we allow ourselves to shift gradually. We allow ourselves to shift infinitesimally, but we allow ourselves to be a part of the ever-growing shift of consciousness. And we allow ourselves to shift into any type of awareness that we want to immerse ourselves within. So it's living by what you want your direct experience to be. So if you want your direct experience to be a part of the growing theme and the narrative of your life, then you have to reshape and encapsulate your vibration to where it fits into that divine blueprint. This is living by the cosmic code. This is tapping into your cosmic codex and understanding that you're an ever-growing Akashic record and that you can live by your preferences. You can live by what makes you happy. You can live by what makes you very blissful. So when we start to follow our joy, we start to follow the breadcrumb trail of excitement, but we also start to follow what really speaks to us and what is true and what is most aligned with our divine blueprint. Feel free to share out, feel free to donate. This is White Wolf. 1 hour appointments for psychic readings, healings, activations. 2 hours for $200. And also I'll be doing readings tomorrow night if you want to donate $10 for a reading. So what I want you guys to understand with this message, living by your preferences, living by your expression, living by your life as if you're meant to be there, and showing up to your life as if you're meant to be there, as if your life depended on it, and to the point where you want to live within your own vision. You can live on your own provision. You are the endless, bountiful fountain of youth. When you become enlightened, you start to become a fountain of youth. You are an endless supply. You are a cup that runneth over. You are a ever-growing seed, and you're sending out seeds, and you're sending out different particles which are accelerating, which are expanding within this whole cosmic awareness. And you're allowing yourself to understand who we are and what we want to be, and single-handedly living by our expression and living by our truth and living by what resonates, instead of being in a box, being put in a category, and not having an identity crisis. So it's okay for you to ask more out of yourself. It's okay to not like something. It's okay to be impatient with something. It's okay to really want to accelerate and make the most of this experience. So you have to understand that everything that you're trying to embark upon, you're trying to emulate the source codes, but you're also trying to allow yourself to be that expression, to be exponential in your growth, and to understand that all it takes is that choice. All it takes is that choice to let go and to accept and to imbibe and to become, and to allow yourself to tap into your grounded authority and understanding that this is your birthright. But it's not a sense of entitlement, it's a sense of enlightenment. Sometimes in spirituality we get that confused. We get this sense of enlightenment confused with entitlement. It's not entitlement, it's enlightenment. Enlightenment means that you don't need to have anything entitled to you. You don't need any possessions. You don't need to have ownership. You don't need to feel as if you need to feed your ego, in a sense. So you don't have to feed anything. You are full. You are holy. You are whole. So feel as if you are whole right now, to the point where you can go after whatever you want to go after. You can go after your dreams. You can live within the dream and just imbibe that dream and go by those good vibrations and go by those frequency vibrations. And if you allow yourself to go by those frequency vibrations, you're allowing yourself to be that star magic. That star magic is waiting to become you, and God is just waiting for you to accept God within itself, so that you can be aligned with that higher self, to where you understand that the body and the higher self become the soul. So the soul's wisdom is here to understand that you're here to be excited. You're here to not feel bad. Anything that makes us feel depressed, unhealthy, and it doesn't matter about what you eat necessarily, because you are a temple of God. So if you want to emulate that temple of God of awareness, you have to treat yourself as if you are that temple of source, as if you are an oasis, as if you are a beautiful resort. Everything is clean, the hotel is nice, the people are nice within your awareness. It's like a video game that's completely perfected. So you have to immerse yourself within the video game, and you have to play by your own rules, and you have to step on a lot of toes, but you also just have to know that you're here to breach a gap. We're here to breach a gap because we're here to become enlightened. And when we understand that we're here to become enlightened, we're here to be happy, we're here to be fulfilled, and we're here to use our success as happiness, and happiness is your success. So we don't need other people to fill the void. We don't need other people or other things or people, places, or things to try to make us feel good about ourselves. We can finally empower ourselves and want to search and want to question and want to be in search of that happiness, of that enlightenment, of that Zen that we're all looking for. So we're reconnecting back into our true self. So you have to truthfully relearn everything that you were force-fed your entire existence. So we're relearning everything that we've been taught, that we needed school, we needed money, we needed these cars, we needed these friends. If you don't have friends, or if you're not married, or if you date outside of your race, or you date someone older than you, then that's wrong. So now you're escaping tradition, and you're escaping dogma. You're escaping what is suppressing your true desire, your true heart's desire, and what getting rid of that suppression. Because we can't feel compressed our entire lives to really live our best life. To live your best life now means that you're not suppressing anything. You're not suppressing who you are. You're not suppressing anybody else within your field, but you're absolutely embracing free will. So now that you are, in a sense, embracing free will, you're embracing the fact that you are the cosmic vortex. You yourself are the vortex. The vortex is not a thing. It is a thing, but if you think of yourself as that vortex, you can put anything in that vortex and you can take anything out of your own vortex. So it's a matter of making that distinction, what you want in your space and what you do not want into your space. So it's okay not to like something. It's okay not to be a part of a certain group, or that you don't want to go to that certain store because it doesn't resonate with you. But it's making that distinction throughout almost all times of the day where you want your energy placed. It's like, I don't like to go to gas stations that are kind of raggedy. I like to go to a nicer gas station because that's tapping into prosperous energy. And also, it's just allowing yourself that you make that distinction and you make that discernment throughout your entire day, that you don't want anything that is going to hinder or suppress or compress or distort the vibration itself. So you're tapping into your true soul's discernment. Discernment, authority, and power, because You're eliminating all of the obstacles and the underlining factors that are trying to come into your awareness, try to shake you off of your game, if you will. So when we do this, we become a different person. We become a person that's but really just honed in, and you're just direct, and you're dedicated to not allowing anything to come into your awareness that does not need to be there. So everything has to fit perfectly. Everything has to fit perfectly within your puzzle piece that you're trying to solve. Everything has to fit perfectly within a word puzzle, or you're not going to get that prize. Like, you've ever bought those lottery tickets, it has those word puzzles within there. So you have those word puzzles, and you have to have all the right letters, or else it's not going to look right. Right? So you're not going to solve the mystery. You're not going to solve what's in the newspaper or whatever. But you get my point, is that everything has to fit. Everything has to come in sync with yourself. And if it's not in sync, if it's not in alignment, and if it's not filled with allowance, then it's just absolutely not going to work. And it's just reconnecting yourself day in, day out. You're just reconnecting. You're just syncing yourself back into your awareness. So every time that you have this synchronization, you're just trying to sync yourself back into who you really are. You're trying to sync yourself back into that bliss, to that transcendence, to that power, to that grace and that matrimony that is here for us all. And understanding that nothing is just for face value. It's not about just seeing what is in the physical, but it's just allowing yourself to see past the peripheral. And once you can do that, once you can see past that, once you can learn how not to suppress the I am, and you just allow the I am to generate that sense of exponential, accelerated living, because you're living and you're not here to be a part of the night of the living dead. So we're not here to be a part of the night of the living dead. We're here to speak life into our awareness. We're here to breathe life into our space. And we're here to breathe life and to breathe love and to breathe that emulation of source within everything. We're trying to become the exhalation. So every time that you are faced with a circumstance or reflection, it's just trying to get you to focus and to be aware that there is a reflection, that there is something trying to tell you something, and it's just another way that the universe tries to teach and discern and to allow you to reevaluate everything within your life. And that's all it really is. I don't believe the divine is trying to go out of its way to like bully you. It's just trying to get you to understand that your vibration is your vibration, and it's just allowing yourself to not have your vibration stolen from you, which it can't be, but in a sense your energy could be sucked the life out of by spiritual vampires, by everything of this world, because now we're resonating from a higher standpoint, from a higher resonance, from a higher vibratory nature. And when you do this, your life starts to become direct, aligned experience. So every time that you go about your day, you have the choice: do I want to live the best day? Do I want to live my life by my divine expression? Do I want to align myself with my divine blueprint so that I can have an outline and I can have that deep water horizon that I can look forward to? allowing yourself to always be looking forward and allowing yourself to always be looking at the bullseye and looking at what is directly in front of you. That everything that's far out or feels like so far out of reach or it feels like you can't grab it, it's just up here. It's just waiting for you to grab the rim. It's waiting for you to dunk the ball, to lay the ball in a sense. Anything that you ever wanted in your life is just up there. It's just waiting for you to grab it and to accept it and to become it. So every day that you're reconnecting yourself, you're just tapping yourself back in. You're reconnecting to that divine source. You're just aligning everything and making everything come into balance. And you're allowing everything to be out of a sense of harmony. So there's a coherence here. So feel free to share out, feel free to donate. Also, psychic readings, healings, activations, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200, and a discounted price for $75 for 45 minutes. So my PayPal link is in the bottom there. I'll probably just pin it at the top of the page. So there we go. I just pinned the comment. And we'll do a little meditation here in a moment. So whatever that you want, whatever your heart desires at this exact moment, just say it. Just say what you want at this exact moment. It doesn't have to be anything. It doesn't have to be a concept. It doesn't have to be literally anything. It could be chocolate cake. But just say it. Don't give me a reason why you want chocolate cake. Don't give me a reason why you can't have chocolate cake. But just say like chocolate cake, or that I want chocolate cake. Like chocolate cake sounds really good right now. Because what you're doing is that you are, in a sense, just declaring it. You're not having to try to formulate an affirmation or start an intention, but you're just declaring it. And it's just powerful when you do that. It's powerful when you do this. You just declare it, it's there, and it's sent out, and you've let go of it completely. So, now we can do a quick meditation. So, when you kind of know what you want, you set the intention, you align the vibration, you know that it's there, you know that it's set into motion. So now the test is to not give in to worry or doubt or defeat. I guess that's truthfully the real test. So the true test to yourself is to understand that you can test yourself by not worrying, by not giving yourself to that defeat or that fear, in a sense. So when you don't give in to fear, you don't give in to the temptation of worry, of feeling bad, of feeling exhausted, because you're not exhausting yourself anymore with that concept. So, we're going to do a quick meditation, and we will end the live feed. So take a big deep breath. And release all the tension in your life. Release what does not fit within your vibration. Release every word of doubt, anything of defeat, anything of lack. And be okay with being impatient about something, not liking something, knowing that something does not fit within your current state of consciousness. So if something does not fit within your current state of consciousness, you just have to completely disregard that. Completely disregard that it does not need to be there. Take another deep breath. Exhale. So if you know that your resonance is aligned to a higher vibration, try not to give your power away to anything. Allow everything to flow. Allow everything to be as it is. Allow everything to be exponential within the current scope of consciousness that you are. Allow yourself to be the expression, to be the love, to just do it from your soul, to do it from your heart. And as you're resting in the safety and the security and the faith that you have with wanting to vibrate higher, wanting to tap into that source code, which aligns with your cosmic codex, which allows you to resonate within your vortex, which allows the higher self and the body to become one. The mind, the body, the spirit complex as one. And it's just feeling the expression, it's feeling the excitement, it's feeling the authority and the power that is there. Feeling the glory of God's source energy, to feel that aqua river flow of God's source energy, and to allow it to intensify. So bring it to your attention and bring it to your awareness and intend upon that and declare what you absolutely desire. And just allow yourself to let go in a sense. To let go of all the attachment, to let go of all of feeling bad, feeling the wrong feelings. There's nothing right or wrong, but let's just say the wrong feelings. Let's just say that right now. So anytime that comes into your awareness as a distortion, as something that is hindering your vibration, as something that tries to throw you off your game, just simply accept what it is, but let it go and ignore the roar. It doesn't have to be kicking and screaming anymore, but it can have ease, grace, and wisdom if you want it to have ease, grace, and wisdom. Now allow everything to go gradually and go smoother, and just allow everything to be swift. Allow it to be swift. Allow yourself to move with it. And all you're doing is just anchoring yourself to hope. Anchoring yourself to see your foresight. To have those insights and to allow yourself to truthfully actualize every type of expression, action, cause, and effect, and to purify all of your illusions. As the transmission is coming to a close, take one last deep breath. Exhale. When I snap my fingers, you'll come back to. You have a greater sense of clarity. You will know who you are, and you'll become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, which is God in human form. And so it is. So thank you guys for being a part of this meditation. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you were blessed by it. And also know you can book private sessions with me, White Wolf, the Oracle of Love, Light, and Wisdom, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200, and 45 minutes for $75 for a discounted price. That's not going to be forever. Set a time, date, and day. Also psychic readings, healings, activation codes, downloads, with all of that included. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing out. Thank you for all the likes. This is White Wolf. God bless, and namaste.